So I've had a pretty tough 10 days. I'm guessing it's the cumulative sessions of chemotherapy. So I'm going to share with you what I did in those 10 days because there's others like me who will be going through this journey. And you get to sort of this stage now where you've nearly had enough, but keep going because we need to keep going. During that 10 days, I lost my eyebrows and most of my eyelashes. So I purchased this great brow basics. It's from Benefit. And it's really helpful because when you get up in the morning and you've got no hair and you haven't got very many eyelashes, and now your eyebrows have gone as well, we can just paint them in. I'm not very good at it, but I will get good at it. It's about £30. It's dear, but I think it's going to last for a year, so it's going to be well worth it. So what did I do? Stay with me, guys, because I'm going to do some stretching with you. What I did when I wasn't very well, I won't go through the symptoms. They're not nice. Because everybody has different symptoms anyway. But what I did when I was in bed, I still did my yoga. So yoga, again, is going to help us through this because we still need to move the body. We still need to stretch and open and move the body. In order for us to heal the body, we have to keep going. We have to keep moving and keep healing. So what I did is laid in bed. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit so you can see it a little bit more what I'm doing. So waking up in the morning, thinking, oh my goodness, another day to go through. So I just started to lay down and focus on my breath first of all. Nice, easy breathing. And if you lay one hand on your tummy and one hand on your chest, you'll know whether you're a chest breather or a belly breather. Because if you're a belly breather, the belly will rise on the inhale and exhale all on the exhale. And if you're a chest breather, you'll notice that it's the chest that's moving. So we do want to try and check out that the belly is moving. So just be aware now, if you can, of as you inhale, your belly rises, and you exhale as your belly falls. And we can stay here for as long as we like, just reflecting on that we have another day ahead of us. And even in the bad days, we want the bad days to be good as well. And then lay your hands down by the side of the body. These are all practices that are going to be done in the bed. We haven't got up yet, and we might not get up yet, but we'll do our yoga. So we'll point the toes away, and we'll draw the toes in. Point the toes away, and draw the toes in. Point the toes away, and draw the toes in. And I'm going to place my feet flat onto the bed, settle myself down. Just going to open up the shoulders a little bit, going to inhale the arms up. As far as they want to go, they may not want to go very far today. And exhale down. So inhale up. And exhale down. And we can start to observe the body now. We can start to observe whether it's liking these stretches or whether it's really objecting. We don't have to do as many as I'm doing. We can just do 2 or 3. And whatever we do is good because we're moving. And then release down. We're going to do one more if you're there with me. One more. I can feel it in my right arm more than my left arm. And then we release. I'm going to draw my right knee into my chest. I'm going to keep this foot flat onto the bed because it makes it a little bit easier. And I'm just going to circle my ankles now. Just get the joints of the ankles working. And then I'll change sides. Draw the knee in and I'll just circle my ankles. Just get everything moving. And also give us time to reflect on which movements we're liking and which movements we're not liking. And then bring that foot down. I'm going to bring that right knee in again. And take my hand behind the knee and just stretch up. And then draw the knee in. And stretch up. Draw the knee in and stretch up. And do one more, draw the knee in and stretch up. And then bring both knees into the chest, have a little roll around, and then plant the other foot down on the mat. Back of the hands, back of the thigh with the hands, and again we go up and draw in, 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 and we'll do one more, draw up and draw in, and then bring that foot down. So keeping your left foot flat onto the bed and the hands down by the side of the body. I'm going to stretch the right leg out, nice stretch of the right leg. Maybe draw the tummy in a little bit, and we'll take that leg up and slowly release it down. Take it up and release down. Take it up and release down. Two more. Take it up and release down. So nothing's excessive. Take it up and release down. And then bring that foot flat to the bed. Stretch the other leg along. We're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Couple more. Remember, you can stop if it's all a bit too much. We all have different symptoms, and these are little great exercises. You know, when you're recovering from flu or any illness that you have, we're just going to do everything nice and gentle. So now we're just going to take a nice little twist. So we're going to just drop the knees to the right and gaze to the left. You feel that nice spinal rotation and that nice stretch of the belly a little bit. And then come back to neutral. And over we go to the other side. And it's early morning, and these are all early morning stretches, and we're just focusing on healing the body, energizing the body. And then we'll come back to the center. We're going to draw both knees into the chest now and have a little roll around. We're moving into the hips now a little bit. And even if you're not recovering from illness or going through chemotherapy, these are still nice exercises for your hips that you can do in bed before you get up for that day. So on the inhale, push your knees away. Have your hands on the knees. And on the exhale, open the mouth, hard breath, exhale. Draw the knees in. Inhale, push away. Open the mouth, hard breath, draw in. One more. Open the mouth, hard breath. Keep the hands on the outside of the knees. Separate the knees now and draw the knees towards your armpits. Now these exercises you probably need to do alone. You don't want anybody in the room when you're doing these exercises. So get them to go make the breakfast or something. Because they're wind releasing exercises as well as working into the hips. You may have some nighttime wind, nighttime gas that needs to release, and that's fine. And then we're just going to slide our hands down towards the ankles and lift the feet up to the ceiling and draw the knees in a little bit. Now it's early morning, so it's quite intense maybe for you. I'm going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And if you want to, you can roll around. And you can either stay here or You can take your arms inside your knees and then draw the feet together. So your elbows are going to be sort of towards your inner thighs. And then you're just going to use those elbows to prise those thighs apart. And you should feel that in your inner thighs, your adductors. We just breathe. And then if you want to, you can take the feet up to the ceiling a little bit more, draw the elbows towards the inner calves, and we draw the inner calves apart. And these are quite intense, so you can stay with that first one if you want to. Hands outside the knees and just having a little chill out here. Or you can take the knees to the feet to the ceiling, use the elbows either in the inner thigh or the inner calf. Think about those hips opening. One of my lovely yogis said to me that the body doesn't want to be ill. It's a great statement. The body wants to heal itself. So everything we do to help the body heal ourselves is beneficial. Remember, we're still on that positive route. Even on the bad days are good because we know each day we're healing ourselves. Emotionally, physically, we're healing ourselves. And then slowly draw the knees into the chest and have a little roll around. I'm not going to do too many now, so we're just going to stretch that left leg long. And then we're going to take that right knee and just drape it over to the left. And stretch away with your right arm. And turn to gaze to the right hand. And then slowly draw the right knee in and the left knee in, have a roll around. And again, stretch the right leg long away, grab hold of the left knee, take it over, all the way over, and gaze in the opposite direction to the knee. And then slowly come back to the center, draw both knees into the chest. We're still in bed. Somebody may be making that breakfast for you. But anyway, whenever you get up, if you get up, you can enjoy your breakfast, knowing that you've moved a little bit. Feet flat onto the bed, hands down by the side of the body. We're going to lift up the hips from the bed. So inhale, lift up, and exhale, release down. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, release down. Just next time you do this, I want you to imagine that your heels are going to draw towards your buttocks. So inhale, lift up, and then without moving your feet, just draw the heels isometrically towards the buttocks. Squeeze the buttocks, so really working into those quadriceps, into the buttocks, into the spine, and then release down. I'm going to do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And then we'll take the right knee into the chest, cross the ankle over the knee, or either staying here, resting here, or through that triangle, round the back of the thigh, we're going to draw it in. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, that feels good. You can even stretch that leg up if you want to. And then we'll release. Opposite leg. Take it across. Stay here if you want to. Or through the triangle and lift up the leg. Round the back of the thigh. And then again, if you want to, take that bent knee, leg straight. And then release the foot to the bed, both knees into the chest, rock and roll. Hands down by the side of the body, our final stretch, body coordination. Legs up, arms up, stretch. Bend the knees, hands to the bed. Inhale, stretch up. Bend the knees to the chest, hands to the bed. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Last one, inhale, stretch. Exhale. And then we're going to lay on the bed, any way we want. Any way we want. We're going to think now about healing the body. So just stay here for a few more minutes, working with the body, healing the body. Grateful for each day, even if it's a tough day, because we know we're working towards healing. The journey can be long, but you're strong. Maybe have an affirmation, repeat it 3 times. My body is strong. My body is strong. My body is strong. So as we face another day, we listen to our bodies. And we do only what feels good to our bodies. If we listen to our bodies, it'll tell us what to do. It will tell us to rest when we need to. We do need to eat. Just a little word on food. I didn't want to eat, but what I did find really helpful was breakfast cereals. Some nice cold milk, breakfast cereals. Sometimes have those for dinner in the evening with a nice banana popped in for energy. So just think about what you are going to be eating, and do eat. Even when you don't fancy eating, the body requires the food, so try to eat. I'm going to rest here for a little while, and I'm hoping you're going to rest a little while. Have a good day.